Welcome back to Gaming with Pants. Today I'm going to be playing Firewatch. I was told I need to play this game, and I felt that it was fitting since the West Coast is quite literally on fire and the smoke is killing me. Excuse me. So let's jump into this and see what it's all about. Oh, okay. New game. I have no idea what this game's about. I was just told that I needed to play it, that it's a game that's kind of up my alley. Story-driven game. And so far it sounds pretty cool, I guess. The West Coast is on fire. The smoke is just terrible here. Oh, and this is a Boulder, Colorado, 1975. You see Julia. Oh, I see a purple screen. Oh, I needed to push a button. Huh. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. You approach her. You're drunk. Oh, I'm drunk. Okay. So what's your, major? You're pretty. So let's go with pretty. You're pretty, she says coolly. You're not. You're a future hangover. What? You reply confused? Someone should buy you a cheeseburger, she says. Oh, I could go for a cheeseburger right now. She flags down a waiter, and 1 week later, you are Julia's boyfriend. Sweet. I got a hamburger and a girlfriend out of that. Oh. Right trigger, use objects. Yeah. Backpacking. What was that, mud truck? That's kind of a creepy parking garage. You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. You move in. You share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the deck. You drink beer just about anywhere. Life is good. Like where this is going so far. Julia wants to get a dog. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia is in love. She wants to bring it with her to class. There's an intimidating but gentle-eyed German Shepherd. Nothing but bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. Let's get the beagle. She wants the beagle. Let's get the beagle. Buckets. A good dog, and a week later, you've totally forgotten about the other one. Julia loves him. You love him too. Nice. I like dogs. 1979. You talk out on the deck. It's summer, 9:30 p.m., and the heat still radiates off the high desert. What do you think about kids? She asks. Kids? They're not very smart or good at much. I'm saying if you and I have a couple little idiots. That'd be pretty good. In that case, we should probably get married. Yeah, I'd like that too. I would like that, you say. These kids are going to be screwed up enough. It's probably for the best that their parents are hitched. You say she's absolutely right. Alright. See? No fireworks, kids. No fireworks. Alright. Alright, let's go on up. Oh, I like these graphics. They're kind of cartoony, but pretty cool looking at the same time. Oh! It's a Thursday night and Julia's 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You're worried and get angry by the minute. Angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. You get mad? You ignore her. Let's get mad at you. You should probably rather talk than just ignore people. You call her an inconsiderate asshole. She tells you to fuck yourself, and to not be such a baby. You call her selfish. She knows you mean it, and it hurts her feelings. Julia still likes to draw. She draws plants from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. You pose and flex like He-Man. You frolic like a Victoria's Secret model. Yeah, He-Man. You look awesome. Nice. I don't know, with all that beer we were drinking, you'd think you'd have a little bit of a beer belly. Did He-Man have a beer belly? Probably. Old He-Man. Oh, it's getting night. 2 forks. Oh yeah. No fallen tree can stop me. 1982. During the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking buckets at night. There's a festival in town. It brings in folks from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Buckets gets kicked. Fuck, dog, Julia yells. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she is stressed. You confront the attacker. To beat his face in, or to scare him off? Let's scare him away. Reach into your pocket like you've got a gun, and threaten to kill him. You manage to scare all 3 of you. He runs away. Julie asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say okay. You don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. 1984. Plans to have a kid get waylaid by work. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale is in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job. Associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. Convince her not to take the job. Agree if she commutes back and forth. Oh, that's a tricky one. Okay, we'll convince her. Excuse me. You tell her that this means you two won't have a family. She says that's bullshit. She's totally right. She asks if her taking jobs means you won't come with her. You say yes. Again, bullshit. But she decides not to take it. Julie is asked to leave Boulder on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. She was found crying in the stairwell. You say that maybe you guys should talk to someone about it. You make macaroni and drink wine and try to forget about it. Talk to somebody about it. After seeing multiple doctors and having many tests, they are worried that Julia might be suffering from early onset dementia. She is 41. You both decide to keep it a secret for her now. My journal. Oh. Oh. Yep. That was my junk. Bucket is getting older. Julia comments that it's kind of nice because he gets in less trouble around the house. A week later, she goes back to the university. Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has to be brought home by the police. She is devastated. She's sent home on permanent medical leave. Some days you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn children little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes she goes into a panic believing her dad is at the door. You tell her family they are crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her. For a while, your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She gets worse. You spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel, the nurse. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with 24-hour care, a home. It sits with you for a couple months. You decide to move her into a full-time care facility. You are determined to take care of her by yourself. Ooh. We'll move her into a facility. I didn't realize this game was going to be so sad. Okay. It's pretty and sad, so it's pretty sad. Oh. Yeah. Oh, that's an elk. Wow. Bounce around like a rabbit. Her family agrees with your decision. You find a fantastic place in Boulder and move her there. You see her every day, then every other day. You go out to the bar with your old friends. It's not the same. You get the feeling that every wife tells her husband, if you ever put me in a home like Henry did, I will cut your balls off. You slowly decide to not see your old friends that much. Julia's sister Susan moves to Boulder to be close to her. She visits her every day. You go out there some of the time. Susan buys you an old typewriter and urges you to use it if you won't see a therapist. You won't. You've always really liked Susan. Months go by. Bucket dies. Julia doesn't remember him when you tell her. Sometimes it takes her a minute to lock in on you. In the back of your mind, you believe it's because you see her less and less, and seeing her less and less makes her forget you more. You think. Summer is coming, and you see an ad in the paper for a job. You take it. Ooh, there's smoke in the air, man. Making me thirsty. Drying me out. Okay. Enter the lookout tower. Got a sprint button, but no jump button. Oh, that's cool. Turn on the power. Ba-doop.
Hello, Two Forks Tower.
Oh, how did they know I'm here already? Hello?
Hello? Whoever this is?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
People take this job to get away from something. So, what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Fine, then can I sleep forever?
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
Okay. You've killed 3 ex-husbands. You're rebelling against Mom. Nobody back home can stand you. That one.
Okay, you've killed 3 husbands. You're a black widow and you're just out here until the heat dies down and then you'll kill again.
Ooh, very good. Bravo, Henry.
Okay, I sleep now?
Not quite. Now you.
Okay, good night, bye.
Let's see. I don't know anything about you. I say you got fired from your job and have finally decided to write your novel. That's the sort of bullshit reason you'll find a man out in the woods.
Good night.
Welcome to the job.
That was cool. So that was just the intro. Day 1. Well, seems pretty interesting so far. Sad, but pretty interesting. Oh, come on, load, man. Load. Load your little booty off. I am writing my novel.
Good morning, Henry. Well, I guess good afternoon. You probably slept like a rock. Anyway, there's still a few hours of daylight to get some work in. I can see you at your desk, so call me when you're ready.
Well, the smoke here in town is really killing me, drying my throat out really bad. So I'm going to leave this video here. Hopefully the wind will blow the smoke out of here pretty soon, and the firefighters, God bless them, can get these fires put out and get the West Coast back to normal. Beautiful green country. Well, this has been Gaming with Pants. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you later.